Hey guys, our company is called Healthy Solutions, and we're here today to talk to you about the Health Services Department here at University of West Georgia. We deal exclusively with health industry organizations because we feel that communication here is a matter of life or death. So, to begin, we're going to start with our members. Our founder is Hagan. She is a former nurse, and she decided that the lack of communication at hospitals was unacceptable and we had to improve it. Next is me. I'm a marketing major. I'm specialized in management as well. I oversee many of our projects. Next is Elaine. Elaine is an accounting professional. She's proficient in financial analytics, which means she's our financial expert when we want to do funding or anything like that. And lastly, we have Toby, our communications expert. He has 10 years experience in the industry, and he knows everything about everything with communications. And lastly, we have Jan, and he's our finance manager. He's managed top-tier portfolios for Fortune 500 companies, and he's the best there is in the business. Now I'm going to hand our clicker over to Toby. He's going to tell you about our company.
Good afternoon, guys. Today, the first thing I want to mention is our mission statement. Our mission is to build trust through improved communication. Our vision is to galvanize the relationship between healthcare providers and their patients. And we understand that no two companies are the same. So the key to our success is to offer personalized communication solutions designed to reinforce the trust of your company. Sorry about that. Might use the photo. 10 years ago, we started doing business. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. 10 years ago, we started doing business with Tanner Health Solutions or Tanner Health Systems. In those 10 years, we've helped them, increase their footprint across Western Georgia. They've built 3 hospitals in the past 10 years. So now I'm going to turn it over to our founder, Amanda.
Okay, well, my name is Amanda Hagan, and I'm the founder of Healthy Solutions. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot what I was going to say. We're a consulting group that was created to improve healthcare communications. We recently visited West Georgia's health services, and we came across that y'all needed help in your image, your student involvement, and your and your membership percentages. My team has created a proposal of recommendations for you. Jan Sue will start off with our internal and external communications, and we hope that you let us excel in your communications.
Thank you, Amanda. I know your department is a special department. We just can. Okay, sorry. Okay, I know we just cannot go into your department to interrupt you because the physicians and nurses are super busy in health services. So we interview Ms. Lee, the promotional coordinator of health services. And also we have done service to our students in UWG. Finally, we come up with this part I'm going to talk about. The internal and external communication. For internal communications, we separate it into 2 parts, formal and informal. As for formal internal communications, important message related to the health services, like the patient's information are transmitted between co-workers. Basically, your department uses 2 ways for formal internal communication: face-to-face talking and the green wall. The green wall is a excellent computer system in which patients' information are transferred effectively while keeping them confidential. That's pretty important to your department, health services. In our opinion, the internal communications of your department is just good enough. However, the external communications still have room to improve. So typically, your department have 5 major ways to communicate with somebody outside, external communication. The first one is face-to-face talking. This is the most important way your department for external communication. Is totally reasonable that if you want to see a doctor on campus, you have to go to the health center to, to talk about what's going on, how do you feel, that kind of things. However, the waiting time were a little bit too long according to our service. Some students really bring that. And the second one is, I want to talk about is websites. The website is one of the another significant ways for external communication. On the website, students can find out many information related to the health services, like the office hours, some new announcement, and their excellent program, such as the patient advocate and health educator. They are really very good program. I strongly recommend that you all should learn more about those programs. And the other three ways are emails, Facebook, Twitter, and phone. The existence of them are just good. However, some of them need improvement. Okay, then we have done a SWOT analysis. I guess most of you is very familiar with SWOT analysis. On the upside, the strengths and weaknesses are from the internal environment. About strengths, we conclude good computer system, the green wall I just talked before, and your department can send email to every student weekly. This is a great channel for you guys to do external communication. And about the weaknesses, relative to advertising, very few students know there are so much excellent programs in your department. That's a really big problem. And mostly not use appointment making to improve satisfaction of customers. Some students bring that they can save time if they can make appointment before they actually go to health center, but mostly students not use that. And at the bottom side, we have opportunities and threats come from the external environmental change. Opportunities. I think the opportunity of your department is the development of social media and technology. This gives you a chance for improved communications conditions. And the threats are from your competitors, including Tanner Medical Center in Carrollton and hospitals based on internet. They developed very fast. And next, I will talk about the competition comparison. We just simply compare different universities' website, which is one of the major way for external communications. And we can see that the designer of website in our school use many cute images to make them more interesting. Also, we can find that customers are able to make appointments before going to actual place in other schools. So again, we believe that your department's internal communications are good enough, are perfect, while external communications need improvement. So how to improve it? Menghang will show you our recommendations.
Our recommendations are based on the outcome of the investigation in the internal and external communication, such as a SWOT analysis. This is the first part, organizational image. We think a cute image that can represent our university and health services both is very important,
So you can set up a competition in university, and students can draw the image for you. And you can choose the best one to represent the health services. And the winner might get $100 as a reward. Next is to have a health services day. In that day, you can give students some basic medical necessities and do some interesting games to improve your image. The second part is increasing membership. Since health services is a special department, so we think extending the working hours is necessary. At any time, students may get hurt, so there should be at least 1 or 2 doctors or nurses to be on duty to solve some emergency events. And we also can have blood drives activities. We think university students would like to participate in these activities since this is a donation for others. And health services can also get more students involved because of these activities. And the third part is external communications to strengthen involvement. We think health services website needs to be upgraded. Health services can put some information and news on the homepage so that students can know what is happening now. For example, if we are in a flu season, health services can put some news and the ways to prevent it on the homepage, and the students can take some measures to deal with the flu. And health services also can put some programs on the homepage, like the link to the electronic magazine, Health 101. And that would be more easier for students to get it. And the last recommendation is to hold healthy lectures. By holding healthy lectures, students can learn more about health and health services. At the same time, students can know the knowledge, and that would be good for their lives. If a students need help, they know where they should go. That's all the recommendations we provide for the health services. Next, let's invite Anthony to do the conclusion.
So in conclusion, we've come up with some ways in which you can improve your communication, develop your image, and increase student involvement. We believe that all of our recommendations follow with ways after our analysis that we can improve your image. We think that our blood drives and our activities will increase your membership, while our image, having an image will actually allow students to recognize where health services is and where it stands. Overall, we think that these recommendations will provide the most benefit for your society, for your organization, and we hope that you choose us for your. Thank you. Any questions or concerns?
While we're working with your consulting company, be a smart choice or investment?
We always put our trust in our clients. We believe that we want to go above and beyond what you require, and so we always give 110% for whatever we have to do for you, and we don't stop until you are satisfied.
What kind of risks are involved if we use these recommendations?
The only risk that's involved is the lack of not knowing. Right now, most of us in here probably don't know where health services is at. By these recommendations, we'll get the word out. Hopefully, more students will become a little more educated on where health services is at and what they offer to each student.
And how much time and effort will be needed to put the recommendations in place?
It might be, if we put those recommendations to access, it will be need for a little time, because this is a long-term benefits for the health services, like the health services day. It's an annually activities, but those long-term recommendations could help the health services to be more to get more students involved.
Any other questions?
Any more questions for team number 3? All right, thank you.